Look at, that's 1052. Look at, that's Rich's house right there. There are so many stories I could tell from right here. So I'll tell a few of them. I don't even recognize it. Like, I don't even remember that was there a tree there. I just remember like what it looked like, well, some of it. And we moved over here when, I'm actually gonna go across the street to be better. We moved over here when my mom met Norm. They bought this house. We lived on Grismer for a while, which I'm gonna head over to. And we moved over here. We ripped up the floor, like the subfloor. We changed all the walls, like we tore down walls and all kinds of stuff. And I had a drum set in there. And after a while, I moved my room into the garage, and I actually lived in the garage and still go in the house, take showers and whatever. But Rich lived right next door in that house, and his bedroom, if you look at the front door, you can see that other window right there. That was his bedroom. And I was in the garage. I was right next to him. And there's so many things I could talk about that I'm not allowed to talk about in this particular video. But if you know me personally, come ask me. I'll tell you all kinds of cool stuff. But anyway, we used to have a concert in that garage like every day. We'd be over there doing all kinds of stuff, and it was like a big party, a big concert, like every single day. And there was a retired cop down there, and there was some other cops, and nobody ever said anything, you know, but we were doing stuff we probably shouldn't have been. But that's where we were living before we moved to Atlanta. But this is where we moved and lived for a little while. And I'm gonna go to some of the other houses, but this is, I was about 13 or so when we moved into this house right here when I met Rich next door. And he was building a race car at the time, which was awesome. It was an old Duster. And I don't remember those people that much. There was a guy that used to live over there. His name was Gary. He was always building an old car. Brian used to drive his little electric car up and down right here and go hang out with them because he had a little electric Corvette. They would have like real Corvettes sitting out here, and they would hang out with Brian all the time when he was like 2 or however old he was. And the guys down the street, one guy went to Ford school, and they said they had a bunch of Fairlanes lined up right here on the street with trailers. And one guy was into bugs. They all had bugs, like the kind that did like wheelies and stuff. And then this house over here was one of the dude's girlfriends, and they would park over here, and they had like those killer stereos and stuff. So this street was actually pretty wild back in the day. And look how mellow this is though. I mean, look at this street. It's nice and wide. And, I mean, and you get traffic on it, you know, but this is a really nice neighborhood. I like this. It's nice.